So the project we're going to be doing is making coasters. Those are circular things you put your cups on. The idea here is you could have one design for all 4 coasters, or you can do 4 different ones, and you can have individualized with names on them perhaps, or each one could be slightly different. Anyway, so this is the idea. You need to have 2 colors, right? Red would be what is being cut out, right? And then black is what's being engraved. And in this example here, we have a circle that is exactly 4 inches diameter, or 2 for a radius. And then the design inside can be whatever you want. Now in this case, I took a photo and converted it. I did a racing around in Photoshop or Pixlr, and then I traced it here in Inkscape. And tracing is that activity you probably already did and understand. Or you can find stuff online. There's plenty of cool places. One of my favorites is openclipart.org. This is a kind of a social media of clip art, if you will. So if I'm looking for a dog, I can type in dog. Whoops, why did that only get 1 response? That's kind of odd. Let's put cat. Let's see if that helps. Why am I only getting 1? Oh, I know. My web page is too small, and I didn't say dog. Something's not working here. Hang on. All right, with a little refreshing, I was able to make it happen. Notice how there are multiple colors here, right? So we kind of want to avoid that if we can. We can recolor it later on, but you really want to do black and white only type things. That way it's simpler, right? So look for black and white. So for example, this guitar over here, and what you're going to ask for is the SVG. That's this green file here. You right click, save it to your computer, and then you import it into Inkscape. So you would do file import, and you would find that guitar, and you would resize it to fit. Okay, so that is something you can do. You can find letters, you can find, if you want to do calligraphy, anything like that. So whatever you do that is black will be etched in or into the coaster. Another way to get stuff is to Google it. Google's always good. So if I type in dog, right, and this is similar to what I just did for mine, and you're going to then do images, tools, color, black and white, but more specifically type clip art or line drawing, and you'll get these kind of dogs, right? Something that's black and white. It's something that's going to be etched in, right? So this is what you want, something that's just like this. So let's imagine we want something like this. You're going to want to, save it. Hopefully not, you're looking for JPEGs or PNGs, or you can screenshot this even if you need to. The idea is that you need a JPEG. So let's try one more here, save image as. Yeah. We got a JPEG, it's download, right? And when you bring it into Inkscape, you're going to do import, you say clip art, and when you scale it down, be careful not to squish, right? Hold control when you scale it down. It keeps it nice and straight. And then you're going to do is what's called tracing. So you go to object, or I'm sorry, you can just right click and choose trace. Trace bitmap it's called. And you can tweak this over here, a little trial and error. Sometimes you just have to go for it and see what happens. So there it is, and I can delete my original. Alright, so now I can scroll in, I can look and see that it looks pretty good. If I need to tweak it, I can tweak it, right? I can pull on his ears if I wanted to, make this dog look funny, right? Because that's how Inkscape works, or whatever. Alright, so those are the 2 methods for bringing in objects to your coaster. And so again, this is 4 inches around, so that's 2-inch radius circle. That is red. Actually, I will give you an exact red to pick, so we all have the same red. Does that make sense? Because black is black, but red, who knows, right? So what we want to do is click on that fill in stroke. That's your stroke here. And right now I have it extremely 25500. So that's the red we want, which I think is this red right here. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's wrong one. Sorry. That was the fill. I need to be on the stroke. Let's say stroke. Oh, yeah, stroke. Right. So I'm on stroke right here. I got fill. Stroke, paint, solid, or fill color, and then I'm going to make it 25500, and that's right there is what we want for red. When you're done, you're going to export. So you're going to go export. I'm sorry, we're not going to export. No. I want to do is save, and you're going to save it in a healthy place, and you're going to give me that file, because I'm going to use that file, which is in its purest form, and we're going to then put it in the machine and cut it out. All right, so there you have your marching orders. Again, you can make 4 of these, 4 different ones. You can make this canvas bigger and have 4 of these, copy paste them and tweak them however you need, okay? And just remember to save. Thank you.